Welcome back to Positive Impact. I'm Torian, a future generator, here to help you generate the future of your choosing. If you're interested in generating a future, feel free to contact me at supertsigma@gmail.com. Again, that's supertsigma@gmail.com. Now let's talk about this yin and yang symbol that's before you on the screen if you're looking at it. This yin and yang symbol is part of a Chinese belief system that discusses the masculine and feminine principles, the masculine being active, the feminine being receptive. Now, how does this apply to our daily lives? Well, it's simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. You have to master two things: acting and receiving. Two things: acting and receiving. Taking action is what sets the forces in motion to respond on your behalf based on your particular plight or desire. Your action, to sum it up, is basically what faith is. It's the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. All one has to go off of is your actions. Even choosing what to think is considered an action, because it's not only a decision, but it's a guided intention when it comes to choice and making a clear selection. So understand the importance of actions and how they contribute to the creation of your preset future. So now for the receptive part. This part is tricky because receiving in and of itself is an art. Showing a level of gratitude, the amount of receptivity that comes with acceptance, and the magnitude of how thankful one is just like giving a gift back to the giver all over again, thereby perpetuating the cycle of giving and receiving, the masculine and feminine principle, the yin and the yang. Also take care to note where I place the words in this image on the screen, where act is and where receive is. Take a minute and look at those, where those two words are located. You see act is at the top and receive is at the bottom. So your actions have to be based on what happens at the top, what happens in the mind, and what you receive, what you engraft yourself to, has everything to do with the heart. If you confuse these two roles, it can lead to chaos, because it would involve making decisions without the rational thinking process of critical thought. So add wisdom to your actions and keep them in your head, using the mind as a filter to decide what gets entrance to the heart. Another example of the violation of this principle is speaking without listening. That's all action and no receptivity. On the flip side, and equally bad, is listening without acting on what was heard, because that shows evidence of the information entering the mind but not necessarily settling and germinating in the heart. It's like the parable that Jesus gives about the good seed. That's the seed that's scattered along the path. On that path, Satan plucks that word out of a person's heart. So know that in all things, there is a giving and a receiving process. Even when it comes to time and attention, that's a giving and receiving process also. The masculine and feminine principle is present in everything. So the measure of success of enacting this principle determines to which degree you can negotiate the rhythm between giving and receiving, between action and receptivity. So that was a quick glance at the yin and yang symbol. And again, I'm Torian with positive impact. And remember, you may never get what you want, but you'll always get what you are. Happy existence, people. Thanks for listening.